Aloha, I'm Doc Rock, your content creation coach. Now, this isn't going to be one of my normal videos. This is going to be more me talking to you video because I want to update you on some very important changes that has happened to YouTube and the way that they do their checks for advertiser-friendly content guidelines. With these updates, they basically have moved YouTube into a more normal, sort of even with society hand. It used to be if you made a video and you had abbreviated profanity, censored profanity, or what was considered light profanity, that video could get flagged and demonetized, which was kind of crazy because on network television, you'll hear some of the words that they would say considered light profanity, like hell or damn. Like, seriously, you could get a video demonetized if you were doing something in the video and you were like, damn, you know, that video was demonetized. They've also made some changes to allow for moderate profanity, and that kind of works into saying things like the F word. You know, if you dropped it once in a video before, guarantee you're going to get demonetized. Now, they won't necessarily demonetize you for that. And also, if you were to use words like the B word, or say, you know, you could get demonetized. Actually, it was so bad before, faking the word. Like, if you were saying mother, you could actually get demonetized on the video because they thought at this point in time, if you're gonna like halfway say it, like, biatch, you know, you might as well just say the whole thing. Most creators, we thought that was way heavy-handed. It was kind of silly because you could do it on radio, you could do it on television. One of my favorite words was, you know, get these melon farming snakes off the melon farming plane. Like, you know, doing a Samuel Jackson impression before would get you demonetized. Well, boom, welcome to 2021. Welcome to YouTube. Big ups. Hold on, let's give you an applause. Welcome to YouTube, listening to creators and listening to their advertisements. Listening to their advertisers and realizing they needed to loosen up the heavy hand a little bit. This is not Catholic school, take you in the back, wash the mouth out with soap. Not speaking from experience, I heard. So basically, if you were in the video, say within the first 30 seconds to drop a light profanity word, let's just stick with hell or damn, because, you know, not that big a deal. Or you were to drop a biatch or in the beginning of your video, you'd be okay, right? You're not going to get demonetized for that. However, if you drop the F-bomb or something in the very first 30 seconds of your video, you won't necessarily get demonetized anymore. What's going to happen is the advertisers will be notified and then they have an opportunity to opt out. Before, it was a blanket, you know, demonetization, which was kind of silly because let's say I was advertising a pair of kicks or something where, you know, Nike or Adidas doesn't really care because, well, hip hop or rock and roll or any other thing where you might see that, or in a movie where someone might be laced in Adidas head to toe. Sorry, wrong side. And, you know, you might hear a swear word. So luckily, YouTube has lightened up a little bit and you do have the opportunity to do so. Now, the one that was really crazy to me before was where you would like get demonetized for censoring. And, you know, I mean, something like this here and be like, holy, that before would get you demonetized. Now you'll be perfectly fine. So I think that's cool. And I recently did a video where I was telling you how when I started my YouTube channel, I kind of messed up. And what I did in my thumbnail was I actually put the word in a big red tag that said mess, which made it look, you know, censored. That video prior to this update technically could have been demonetized. You weren't even allowed to strike through words or do like the famous clothing brand FC UK. Like that would get you demonetized before, and it was kind of silly. So big ups on YouTube again for listening to, I guess, the community and listening to advertisers and being like, come on, you know, this is the modern age. And honestly, people nowadays, because of random craziness going in the world, are being a little bit more passionate in their videos or more passionate in their podcasts. And honestly, you know, believe what you will, my personal belief on profanity is a word by any other name is just as sweet. I could call you a telephoto lens. with anger, and it's the same thing as if I swore at you, because the intent is what sort of matters, right? So I guess because of passionate speech that's going down, a lot of news right now are dealing with passionate speaking, folks. So, I mean, even on the news, right? Remember the SO countries thing? It was kind of lame. It looked like some of the anchors couldn't wait to just say it, and other anchors would shy away. Now, I'm gonna tell you, hold your brakes now. I don't mean turn around and turn your video into a 2 Live Crew concert. That's probably not gonna be good for you. But if in general conversation, you're trying to show off the Sony ZV-1 and you accidentally hit the coffee cup and you said, damn, you'll be fine. So again, back to your regularly scheduled videos coming up, but I just wanted to share that information with you because it is kind of important and us content creators need to know. Now, if you are a creator and you haven't already done so, make sure you are checking out the Creator Academy, as YouTube gives it away free. You can read all the stuff that they actually want you to do. And I think it's very important that creators start paying attention to what the platform actually wants instead of guessing or arguing with people in comments. Like, the platform actually tells you what they want. So big ups, go check these guidelines out. If you just do a Google search for advertiser-friendly content guidelines, make sure you know what's going on, so you know you don't have any, say, crazy profanity or your thumbnails are going to violate anything like that, instead of getting demonetized and turning around and I don't know, bitching to the internet that your thumbnail got demonetized. Now, again, if you're smart, try to keep your videos as clean as possible, but you are a human. I used to be a human. If you happen to, you know, say a swear word or something, know that your content isn't going to get flagged. Watch the video that's coming up on screen next, and maybe you'll learn some more. Or go watch the video where I show you why I messed up.